Hello everyone, welcome to a bit of reflection on Monster Hunter World from the, quite frankly, obscene amount of time I put into the beta, and oh my god, I'm like an addict. I need more Monster Hunter in my life. Oh my god, I need it. 1 second. Oh, that's the stuff. Okay. But yeah, I have killed everything in this beta, both in single and multiplayer, and with multiple weapons, and essentially, I have got a pretty good feel for the game, and I do want to talk about that, but TLDR, the feel was good. And I'm now just realizing what I just said would be one of the worst things to hear whispered into your ear from someone stood behind you. Rapidly moving on, I would also love to show you guys the hunt that's going on in the background. Me versus the RATHALOS. I will admit it wounded my pride timing out on him, like it wounded my pride forgetting to light my explosives before running away. Let's rapidly move on from that as well. But I didn't want to just get back at him by killing him, you know, with a couple minutes left, you know, an even fight, whatever. No, I didn't want that. Now, I wanted to destroy the RATHALOS, both body and soul. I wanted him cowering in a corner, calling me master. So a lot of planning, a lot of execution, a lot of attempts, and, well, enjoy. I think I do a pretty good job here. Just like the developers have done a pretty good job with this game. Boom! That was a sexy segue. So, as someone who has extensively played all the other Monster Hunter games, it's kinda hard to contextualize in words just how World makes me feel. Honestly, it's something I never expected to happen, something I couldn't quite believe was happening when I first saw the trailer. I didn't believe it was Monster Hunter until the frickin' title came up, and even then I had to make sure I wasn't asleep. A PC PS4 Monster Hunter that looks that gorgeous? What? If I die before this comes out, I'm gonna kill myself. So to say I was excited would be an understatement. I remember playing Monster Hunter on PlayStation 1, the very first one I played, PlayStation. So to say I was excited was an understatement. I remember playing the first Monster Hunter on PlayStation 2 and getting to grips with it, experiencing it for the first time, feeling how cool it was to have this man versus overwhelming beast face off, getting my ass handed to me over and over and over, and slowly learning how to function and getting that deep satisfaction that a successful hunt brings. And it hooked me then. It hooked me hard. And ever since, I've so deeply looked forward to each new entry into the series, looking at the new monsters with awe and just pouring so much time into it. Never really having the ability to play with other people. I never had any friends or knew anyone. That sounded really sad. I never had any friends or knew anyone. I had such a sad childhood. Like this Anjanath, whose parents must have fucking abandoned him fresh out the egg for him to be the colossal dickhead that goes, "Oh, I see you fighting that RATHALOS and want a really, like, impressive fast kill. Does that mean I can come and play as well? I want to be involved." Fuck you, Anjanath, and everything your dipshit ass stands for. Sorry, I really needed to get that off my chest, because if it wasn't for this guy, I could have shaved at least a couple minutes, maybe not that much, but definitely appreciable time off this hunt, and but because of that, Monster Hunter has always been quite honestly a deeply personal journey and experience for me, because I've never known anyone else who's played it with other people, or even been able to talk about it properly with other people. It's always been just my own little slice of gaming that I've enjoyed every couple of years when a new one comes out. So to finally have this opportunity to properly play it with my friends, we're all going to get it on PC, and now finally share my love for this beautiful, beautiful game, it's it's magical. It is quite literally a dream come true. And while I was concerned that with it being a PS4 PC release finally, with them shaking things up as they are, it might lose some of the soul, some of the beating heart that makes the Monster Hunter that I know it as, it really hasn't. You have so much to look forward to as someone who's never played Monster Hunter and wants to try it for the first time, because now you finally don't have to play it on a damn 3DS or even older than that, PSP. And that's one thing that's really cool, right? Because we've always had to play Monster Hunter on a handheld, which is incredibly limited just how high fidelity the game can be. And the community as a whole has often said, imagine Monster Hunter, imagine this glorious game, but with modern day graphics. Seeing my favorite monsters realized in current gaming technology, I want that so much, but we never thought it would happen, and now it actually is, and it is good. There is nothing in Worlds that I am like, I can't believe they changed this, or added this, or and everything that has been altered makes so much sense. Having a launcher on your arm to load various of your gadgets in, your flash bombs, your knives into, and then using them to fire it, it's just a much nicer way of doing things than having your hunter just throw them. It ties it all together. Even the damage numbers, which I really didn't like at first, I do kind of really dig now. It properly lets me know what's doing what where, and I can really get a feel for how effectively I'm killing something. It helps newer players get to grips with what weapon is doing what where as well, which is hugely important. And honestly, the game has never been so accessible to newer players without taking away that edge that the veterans are looking for. They've really done a good job on both ends of the spectrum, and I've been playing with my friend who's playing Monster for the first time in this beta, and seeing him get to grips, react to everything, and, you know, having that fresh experience secondhand through him again, it really lets me know that this is not just, I love Monster Hunter, so this one's also good, talking. It really lets me know from just sitting there smiling as he reacts to everything with, this is great, that they have definitely done something very, very right here. So that's quite fantastic. And I will admit, the one thing that makes a big, powerful greatsword hit that sends the monster reeling even more impactful than it already is seeing a huge-ass orange number appear above it. I will not deny I'm finding that very satisfying. So, TLDR, it is just, in my opinion, the best Monster Hunter game by a fair margin. And I think you can... You know, I don't want to just ask you to trust me explicitly on that, but I do very much pride myself on fairly criticizing games, even ones that I have a history of really liking, and I will just say it is objectively incredible. And as a returning hunter, you're gonna feel so at home here. In terms of just pure fighting monster that you already have fought before, with weapon you have already used, you'll feel right at home. It'll take you 5 minutes to get used to a few new attacks it can do, to get used to the slightly different control scheme, but you will be back destroying face in no time. The one big thing that will give you a little bit of a new learning curve is actually the map. Because it's now one gigantic, seamless, ridiculously detailed, gorgeous thing, is actually the map. Because it's now one gigantic, detailed, gorgeous environment filled with verticality, interactable, secret shortcuts, nooks and crannies, ways to get your camera stuck in a wall, to get yourself stuck, to get yourself in a horrible position. Where you are and where you're placing your hunter and where you're moving to has never been more important. It's easier than ever to accidentally completely screw yourself by walking the wrong place, both in and out of a fight. So getting to grips with how precisely you have to move yourself now is probably going to be a bit of a, okay, this is cool for people that have played the other games. Also, the denial on this RATHALOS charge, yeah, not today, sir. Also, 18 plus warning because the pounding I'm about to give this thing is not safe for work. Then the other thing the new maps do is just make you have to learn a lot of new stuff. The time between starting the game and I know everywhere and everything on every map better than I know myself will be colossally higher than it has ever been in a Monster Hunter game, and that's really satisfying because it enforces an aspect of a hunter that never was super enforced in the other games, and that is you need to know your environment. A good hunter will have intimate awareness and knowledge of his surroundings and how best to use the nature around him to help him in the hunt. So not only is it more engaging from a gameplay perspective to have the maps like this, hugely so, but it makes more sense as well, and I love stuff like that. And as well as the fact the environments are just so lush and full of life, and so varied that just exploring them, just spending the entire quest time, which I did multiple times in the beta, exploring, finding secrets, hidden things, beautiful parts of the map. Oh, it's so good. That's something that's never really happened before, because the old Monster Hunter maps aren't the most pretty explorable things. They were fine, but this is a whole other level of I just want to walk around and be awed by this gorgeous environment, and that's so awesome. Just adding loads of other animals around the place and really making it breathe is so cool. Even the scout flies, right? Having to actually track the monster, that's another pillar of hunting that was never really explored before. So, what a finishing blow. 12-minute Rathalos kill. It's not, it's not like, whoa, mind blow, but it's pretty good. I feel like I've somewhat redeemed myself here, but let me know what you thought of that one. Either way, actually having to track the monster instead of randomly wander around till you bump into it, then throw a paintball at it, it's just so much more engaging. And it's not like it can even get old, because once you've already found the monster on a quest, the next time you do it, you can just run straight to where you found it and skip the tracking process if you don't like doing it more than once, so that's really cool. You've also got quality of life stuff, like being able to swap weapons on a mission, eating your buff food on a mission, that effectively is a lot easier in terms of smoothing out the gameplay flow, but also makes sense again, because you don't gear up, then travel, then make camp, then hunt. You travel, make camp, then gear up and hunt. So it's just a more logical flow to things, which again, I really do like. But I will stop generally blabbering. It controls great, it looks great, it just feels great, it's so much fun. As I would like to think objective looker at games, from a critical standpoint, and from someone with so much time into the previous titles, honestly, it's fucking incredible, and if you even slightly like the look of this, give it a go. My word. But I'm going to stop blabbering on. I don't even know how I ended up telling you my history with Monster Hunter, but I hope you at least kind of found that part interesting. But the point is, it looks incredible, it plays incredible, it controls incredible, it feels incredible. It is fucking incredible, and I say that wholeheartedly, non-biasedly, non-nostalgia filled, although that might be hard to believe, but I really do like to take pride in being objective in these things. It is a amazing game, at least what we've been able to play so far. So if you have any interest at all in the concept and what you've seen, you want this on your radar. You really, really do. My name has been Rage. Like if you've enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. A goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video flow, shenanigans and Overwatch, and his fans all know that every single thumbnail that this man makes without fail makes you do a double take, catching your attention with every verse. See, say that you need healing, but you're at his mercy. Get it? 'Cause it's a pun. On his channel, that's one of the better ones. Widow is venomous, I see no end to this. Cataclysm's imminent when Rage is in his element. Pandemonium is not familiar with irrelevance. Maximum Genji beam, oh so elegant. Jokes so funny, causing you to cry. Editing is quality as the noon is high. Yo, concussion man, shoot to the sky. Cap it all off with a goodbye.